No, apologies for that little pause in the... Had to relocate, and apologies for that as well. No goal that we've missed. The ball now with Malešice in the yellow swing up. Watch out for Adam Jech in 27 on the left side, but the shot is coming from Veseli on the left. Malešice fighting for that ball. Turku Titans come up with this one and heading up towards their offensive end by Sartsi. Miller with the ball again. Aaltonen, watch out for the red helmet of Aaltonen. Very tall, uses his height well. Swinging the ball, lefty strong, finds the middle. And there's a lovely shot, and that is a goal from the Turku Titans. Number 33, Kai Salmi. And great play, swinging the ball quickly on the left-hand side. And that is for the first goal of the game here for the blue quarterfinal 4. Malešice coming into this, 1 win and 1 loss in their group stages with the Turku Titans, losing both their games in a very, very tough gold pool. Malešice, even though they won 1 and lost 1, came up to the playoffs, coming first in the group because everyone in their group lost 1 and won 1. So, and it went down to quite a tight, some sort of math calculation, but I'm not sure about how they did it, but they were first in their group. So here you go, swinging the ball well, another shot. That's a nice save from Andre Hayek from Malešice, but they managed to keep that ball in. 5 seconds to shoot, and they do. And they will just let that ball run over, and the ball will be again with the yellow of the Malešice. Ball over to Adam Jech, leading the offense here. Podacek with a shot. Just wide. And still with possession, but not able to hand that ball. Can he get it? And he gets a shot off as well. It's a great effort from Podacek there. And Malešice did have a reset on that clock. And a very early shot in that shot clock, going a little bit wide. Tenyo with the ball. Going back Turku Titans way with Aaltonen up top. You know Aaltonen now instead of Jarno Aaltonen going for a goal. Unable to handle the ball, but they do retain position. Just 6 seconds to shoot. And he's left free, Jokela. So dangerous. Find the offensive set for the Turku Titans. Great FM read from Miller there. Here you go, another shot from Jokela. That was great work from Viren and a good look. And a few successive shots in a row now from the Titans. But Malešice may be able to still control the tempo a little bit with Hayek leading them from the back in the goal. Or Adam Jech, again, so dangerous on the left-hand side. And I believe that was a goal. I think that came off, deflected off the keeper a little bit and managed to find the back. And that will be the first goal for Malešice. 1-1 the score now after 5 minutes of play here. And Adam Jech, a player that we know can score and will go hard to that goal. And just managed to get his hands free. And again, yeah, it was deflected off just actually the front of the goalkeeper, but with a lucky bounce off and deflection, that does make it to the back of the goal. Face-off won by Adam Racek of Malešice, being able to handle that ball really well, but loses just for a minute. Still loose, Adam Jech. Able to control that ball, that's Jakub Adam Jech. And Miller looking for some help to go down to the Turku Titans with Jarno Aaltonen. They've only got 6 seconds, but staying very composed. And Huchenen, not sure if he knew that the shot clock was so low. He seemed very casual going up, or if there was a, didn't see any hand up, but so there was delayed penalty. Nope. Not sure what's happened there. I don't know if that was actually just something wrong with the shot clock maybe, because they didn't reset it, but still only 6 seconds to go, and there's a shot from Janne Aaltonen, picked up by Jokela, and a very quick shot and release, and that does make it to the back of the net. Caught Hayek just off guard, and that's a second goal from the Turku Titans. Great play and great reaction from Jokela there, taking the score up to 2-1 to Turku Titans. 6 minutes of play in the first half of this game, the Blue Group quarterfinal 4. Miller and Mracek back in the draw together. And a little scramble. Malešice coming up with it. Vesely off to Rizak and back to the left-hand side in the stick of Adamiec. Working the strong side right well, but back to Adamiec on the left side, so dangerous. Working with Podolček there, both very dangerous when the ball's in their stick. Good pressure D from there. Podolček does get a shot off. There was a deflection. The referee says so will stay Malešice ball, and they get a fresh 30. Swinging the ball well, but huge pressure from Henrik Harala. I thought that might just have gone out, but the commentary is coming from downstairs today, so I might not be able to see the crease and the feet so well, so apologies if I make some bad observations, but trying my best here. Ball with Janne Aaltonen on the left side, chooses to take a shot, goes high. Anssi Kaisami not able to keep that ball in their offensive half, so it will be an over and back, ball back with Malešice. Adamiec to Podolček. Back to with Turku Titans, Sundman taking the ball up. Turku Titans just getting their right personal on the floor. And swing their ball to the left, again working well. With Jokela taking another shot, but they will get a delayed penalty in too many men. So In-Home will take that penalty for Malešice, and Turku Titans will have another chance at their offense. Ball starting up top with Miller. Another very tall player. Going lefty strong. Jokela looking around, and Kaisami taking that shot, and it is a reset. They'll get a fresh 30, taking their time here, Turku Titans. Moving the ball quickly to the low side, and that is a great save from Hayek. But a very, very hard pressure from Aaltonen from Turku Titans, and that ball almost went out of bounds, but Nolan Deek is managing to keep that in, but just not able to find that outlet pass. So the ball is back in Kaisami's stick with the Turku Titans. There's 10 seconds left in the penalty, so it'll be even very soon. If they want to go, they might want to go now. And another great save from Hayek. And we are now evens. Adam Verano coming out of the penalty box. Trilik able to get the ball to Podolček. Shot from Trilik. Swinging the ball up top to the left. An outside rip from Malešice, saved by Usid Talo in goal for Turku Titans. Shot saved by Hayek. The ball managed to be kept by Turku Titans. Severi Koskinen with that loose ball. Jokela down to Miller. Miller looks for the inside for Jokela, cutting, but not able to find him, and the ball will go with Hayek and back up to the Malešice offense. I see a referee's hand up, so a delayed penalty coming. 6-on-5 now. Let's see if they can take advantage of this man-up play. The shot. That loose ball scooped up by Turku Titans, so they will get a chance for a proper man-up play. 5-on-4. Turku Titans, Jokela coming to the bench. So I think Jokela there for a slash, if I saw that correctly. Yes, it is slashing. Oh, Podacek, not sure if he meant to take that shot or it wasn't quite in his stick for a nice quick stick. Oh, and that's a tough bounce. So Adam Yech coming out with that clear. Turku Titans not successful on that. For those of you that haven't been here today, it did rain quite a lot this morning. Died down a little bit, but it is pretty slippery out there, both for us and also the ball. The ball is bouncing slightly differently than it has been for the last days or so. So take some getting used to. Uusitalo not able to control that ball, but managed to find his space back in the net with a nice stick from Marcus Matilla to just cover that little bit of scrappy play, but now back and in control. And they've reset now for the Turku Titans defense. Podacek going for goal. Managed to... Oh, I thought he just had that from where I was standing. I thought he managed to escape the crease and jump over it, but no, the referees are calling it a crease violation, and the ball goes into Turku Titans. I feel like they haven't had possession for too long, if in the last couple of minutes. But here we are with Aaltonen. Up to Jokela. Back to Jarno Aaltonen, excuse me. Just 1 minute 30 to play. The score is still 2-1 to Turku Titans, and took another shot, another save by Hayek, and the loose ball picked up by Malešice. Turku Titans just struggling to find the back of the net here. Been scoreless for several minutes now on both sides. And a shot here from Malešice. And the ball will stay with them for a fresh 30. Over to Andre Podacek on the left, working with Adam Miec. And he managed to shoot around the screen and finds the back of the net past Uusitalo. That evens the score with just 30 seconds to go in this first half with 2-2. Of course, the winners of this going into the blue group semi-final 2 to play the winner of the previous quarterfinal 3 in the blue group, which is German Shepherds versus London Knights, with London Knights coming up with a win with a score of 5-3. So Turku Titans have 14 seconds to make something of this set. Oh, but pass greatly picked off by Nolan Deekes. He's got a great run. He managed to get past Henrik Harala, but it is a save. So Uusitalo keeping the Turku Titans free of that shot, keeping the score at an even 2-2. You're watching the blue group quarterfinal 4, the game between Malešice and Turku Titans. So a pretty even game. Very long period without a score in that first half, but some great play back and forth. Few successive penalty kills as well. We haven't seen too many penalties in the first half, but and quite a controlled game, actually. We've seen some rather chippy games, or let's say feisty, zesty games throughout the 2 days that we have been here, but this one seems calm and controlled and just playing some great lacrosse here. Welcome back to LCC Radotín for the second half of the blue group quarterfinal 4 between Malešice and Turku Titans at the 30th anniversary of the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial International Box-lacrosse Tournament. You're here with Jane Lee Whitehead, and a game that's even 2-2 here, fighting for a spot in the blue group semi-final 2, which will be played later on today at Malešice's home ground. So it's setting up for the draw here. Miller back in the middle for Turku Titans with Adam Mracek for Malešice. Usitalo in goal for Turku Titans with Andre Hayek in goal for Malešice. Draws controlled by Severi Koskinen with the Turku Titans. And Jokela with the ball. He's had some shots today, some goals, and some beautiful play from the lefties from Turku Titans. And there it is, shooting again and coming over the top, over the screen. A very tall screen from Jarno Aaltonen, and managed to find a top left corner of that goal. Great placement there. Jarno Aaltonen doing so well, ducking a little bit to make sure that he's out of the way of that shot. And Hayek, I think, is not able to see that until quite late, can he? That's a great camera angle. The cameras that are set behind the goals just give you a great view of that shot coming through. And a shout out to the whole production team here at LCC Radotín. Had some great streams. Oh, referee's calling an over and back. I did hear the Turku Titans screaming for a timeout, but I don't think that was communicated into the ref, so that will be an over and back with the ball going to Malešice. Kamil Trilik. And then back up to the lefties, back to Kamil Trilik. Going under, trying to see if he can see the space. The space is there. Found a teammate in the middle. Apologies for not having the name of player number 34 in Malešice. I don't seem to have him on the roster, so apologies for that. Koskinen with the ball with the Turku Titans, going down that way. Now, controlling the ball, controlling the tempo. Opting to slow it down. They have 15 seconds left on the shot clock, but still getting the right people on the floor still. Now 10 seconds, Jarno Aaltonen at the top. To Hutainen and to Jokela. Not quite at the back of the net. And there will be a crease violation by Viren, who did try hard to try and get that ball. Couldn't quite see their feet, but we'll go with the referees. Jan Ridzak with the ball for Malešice, swinging up to the top, back to the lefties, of course. Lefty strong to Adam Mracek on the floor. Podolchak releases, saved by Usitalo, who still has that ball. Aho helping Usitalo out. And gets it over. No problems there. Oh, good stick there. The Turku Titans managed to pick up the loose ball. Oh, Jarno Aaltonen on the righty side. Jokela has 1 second. Nope, he decides to just roll the ball back into the corner, giving them time to get their defenseman on. think Adam Yech had a little shift in defense there. But coming down, finding his space where he can be so dangerous on that left side. A little shot from Malešice. That was a reset, deflected off the goaltender of Vustalo. Yeah, it is slippery out there. You can see the whole big flash. Splash there. See a broken stick. We've seen quite a few of those in this tournament. And the referee's just handing it back. I wasn't quite sure whose stick that is, but without Gökler, free in the middle. Shot right in front of net. And Viren picking up that loose ball. Great reaction and a quick release, finding the back of the net past Ondrej Hayek. That takes the score back up to 4-2. Turku Titans starting to feel their rhythm now, pulling slightly away from Malešice. And we're 5 minutes in this second half of the blue group quarterfinal 4. Back in, of course, with Miller and Mracek in the draw. Tenyo coming up with that ball. Miller staying on. Gökler with the ball. Aaltonen. Huitainen back down to Miller. Ooh. Well, that might have been in the back, but play on, the refs say. Aaltonen just using his height to just hurdle over the bench to make sure that they're getting their defensemen on. I don't think I've ever seen someone so casually just hurdle over at walking pace over the bench, but they love to be that tall. Malešice controlling the ball now here. To Adam Podacek, still with the ball, rips down the center. That was a save from Usitalo, so there is a shot clock reset, and there will be a full 30 for Malešice. Going back to the left side of Adam Yech to Podacek. And a shot goes wide. And just 15 seconds again, and another shot, and that is a save from Usitalo. And that's a quick clear out from the Turku Titans, chasing that ball down. Sunaman controlling it. And Matila setting it up for a slow break here. Over to Jano Aaltonen. Viren's there to his left, to his right, sorry, on the lefty side. With Gökler back up. That's a lovely shot. Moving the ball so well to Jano Aaltonen. Just see that replay. I think I just lost the visual, just right down the middle, so free. Jano Aaltonen can't keep his hands and him so free down right in the middle. Nothing High can do about that. I think the defense just lost focus a little bit, maybe. And Rasmus Tenyo coming up with that ball off the draw. They've been really successful on the draw the second half, the Turku Titans, able to control that rhythm. Score now being 5-2, 3 goals up against Malešice. And there's good play in the middle there for Viren, but not able to handle that ball. Gökler applying pressure to the keeper, Ondrej Hayek. And that's a hard press down the right for Turku Titans. And surely 10 seconds will go, and yes, it does. Unsuccessful clear by Malešice there. Turku Titans really pressing hard on that. 3 goals up, and no sign of slowing down for them. Viren down to Gökler. Gökler swinging the ball over to the righties. A little bit of a missed pass there. But Titans doing well to track back. To try and stop that pass back. I don't think that he should take the shot, but Nolan Dekas taking that shot. Goes wide, bouncing off and going straight back into the Turku Titans stick. Aaltonen opting to take a little breather. I think very wise choice. Back to Miller. Up to Viren. Down the left. Miller. Aaltonen going off, getting their defense ready. And great move because Rasmus Tenyo was there, but that will be an over and back. Is it an over and back shot clock? Sorry, I wasn't really looking at the referees on that one. But either way, the ball goes with Malešice. They haven't had long possession here the last couple of minutes, but let's see if they can get some good shots off. Nice settled shots, and Adamiec so free, his hands free for a while, but just finding the chest of Usitalo. I think he almost was wondering why he had so much room and time, but not able to score on that shot. Jokela taking it slow. Swinging it over to Guno Aaltonen. Kaisalmi helping out Aaltonen there. Aaltonen to Aaltonen, maybe no, but BTB attempt, assist, and back to Jokela, but just hits Andre Hayek, but they do have a loose ball, and Jarno Aaltonen able to come up with that loose ball, and a great effort there by him, keeping control of possession. Jokela, he's been able to get into the middle quite a lot in this game, and there he goes again. But unable to find him on the outside again. Jokela is going to Shiva opts to swing. And great move from Viren, just tucking under for that shot. And yeah, I don't think that there was a bit of a deflection off the backboards, and I think someone just tried to just tap it in, but it will be a crease violation and no goal for the Turku Titans. Malešice now controlling the tempo with possession with 4 minutes left in this game. Adamiec with the ball. Podacek, but too close to the crease. Had his hands free, but couldn't quite toe the line. Aho playing under pressure. See what is going on here. Hayek seems to be coming off. I don't know if there's something with equipment. He has got the glove off. Yeah, the bench has got some tape out. And they do have a second goalkeeper in Andre Palata seeing the floor in yesterday's game. Both Andre contributing towards the team there, but yeah, just taping up his pads. And Andre Hayek will go back into the goal for Malešice. So the clock has just stopped at 4 minutes 16 left in this game. Ball with Turku Titans. They have a full 30 on the shot clock. Ball up to Miller. To Viren. Going over to the righty side. Kaisalmi. Unconnected pass, Viren picks it up with Miller. Back on with a shot. Wide. Back in the stick of Anssi Kaisalmi. Back up to Viren. Miller on the left. Aaltonen there. Kaisalmi there. No, they're going to let that one go and get their defense on. A little bit of a loopy pass from Malešice, and it's just going to go straight back into the stick of Severi Koskinen of the Turku Titans. Nolan Diekers working hard, actually. He's all game to try and get that fast breakaway, but the Turku Titans are managing their bench really, really well. Not letting them have that fast break, and Malešice is just rushing their passes a little bit, perhaps. But there's a shot there from Kaisalmi, saved by Andre Hayek, going back up the other way for Malešice. Let's see if they can make something out of this offensive set here. Ooh, another slightly loopy pass, and that is so well picked up by Vita Yililoa of Turku Titans. And the shot clock says 27 seconds. I'm not sure if there was a reset, but Jokela will opt to slow things down. Miller getting on in the inside. Cutting there, but not an option. Jarno Aaltonen now with the ball. Gets down to the middle and takes a shot, and that's a goal for Jarno Aaltonen for the Turku Titans, and their 6th goal of the game. Now pulling away from Malešice of 4-goal lead. Yeah, great work from his teammates there on the inside to keep the defensemen occupied. And Jarno Aaltonen had a lovely, lovely route right down to the middle. And that's a lovely, well-played shot. And then back in, I think Turku Titans probably relaxing now, but Malešice really need the ball. 4 goals down and 2 minutes left to go. Of course, in this game, we've got stop clock from the 2 minutes. Ooh, heads. That's definitely gone to someone's backyard. But it will be a stop clock from now with the last 2 minutes of the game. Of course, 2 halves of 50 minutes. I think Malešice do not think have used a timeout. Of course, you get 1 per game in this tournament. And there's a shot from Adamiec on the left-hand side. Oh, Podicek almost had the rebound for another shot attempt, but picked up by Turku Titans. Koskinen coming down, and Aho helping Koskinen, but shot wide. Aho still helping out his teammates. Great physical play there. Viren coming up with the ball and taking it very slow. Is there much Malešice can do here in this game now? 4 goals down. There's a shot from Turku Titans, saved by Andre Hayek. Just taking his time here. And pressing forward. Lovely take from Adamiec. Let's see what he can do here. He's a great threat when the ball is in that stick. And that is a goal. Successful. Lovely pass to goal and a great twister. So accurate with that stick. And Christoph Adamiec finds the back of the goal. Not sure if that scoreboard is right, because that was definitely a Malešice goal, but 50 seconds left. Will they chill or will they go to goal? Jokela with the ball on the left side. Miller with him on the left. Jokela still taking it slow. Miller coming over to get his defense to move. Miller wants one and doesn't quite connect on that pass. Miller doesn't manage to get that shot off, and that will be out of bounds and going to Malešice ball. And yes, the score is 6-3, not 7-2, but just 19 seconds left. I'm sure Malešice will still want to get another one on the board here in the last remaining seconds. Ball going back up to Miller. He wanted one. Let's see what he does with the ball here. Matila on the far side, receiving that swing ball from Miller, but just let that one go, because that will be the end of the game for the blue quarterfinal 4. So the winners, Turku Titans, will be playing the London Knights, who defeated German Shepherds in the game previous to this one, who will then play Malešice. So German Shepherds against Malešice for the LSF2 losers semi-final 2 game, and with the Turku Titans going up to play the London Knights. Thank you for joining me, Jane Lee Whitehead, live from LCC Radotín today. And please, there's now quarterfinals and semi-finals coming up at LCC Radotín, with some more games for the blue and green groups at Malešice home ground. So lots of streams here that you can catch up with us with. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.